Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to use uh, Google Sheet using Python. I'm using basically Sheet API. I will show you everything, all the aspect about Sheet API and how to retrieve data from Google Sheet and how to delete, how to update, how to uh, enter data to Google Sheet. I will show you everything as A to Z. Stay with the video until end of the video. So this is the Sheety website. So I'm going, if I go going to going down, so I can see the documentation of Sheety. So I will attach this link to the description of the video. You can read all the information about authentication, how to make a request, and all the things about further information. You can read this documentation. It's really good kind of documentation. It's very clear. Everything has is there with examples. So that's what very important. So this documentation is very good documentation, complete documentation. Then after that, I'm going to show you. I'm going to dashboard here. So first of all, you need a Google account. So I'm logging to my Google account. Then this is my dashboard of Sheety. Uh, I need the Google sheet. First of all, I need to create a blank sheet with the name and the title information, whatever if you want. For example, even if you have another old document Google Sheet, you can access those information, those data to do this thing. So now I'm going to Google Sheet. Google Sheet. Okay, here. Now I am creating a blank Google Sheet, right? So just a blank one. Uh, I need to. I want to make a name for this. I will make like user info. User info. User info. So this is the. This is not the. This sheet's name. Sheet name is here. So I will edit this name. This is like users, right? This is users information. In fact, I put here the name I name here users. So this is the project name, user info. So if I want more pages, I can add from here. Right. I delete these unnecessary pages because otherwise it will complicate for you. Right. I will enter here my first name, any data. Capital. First name, then last name, email. These are titles. That will be important. So I just wrote only title. After that, you should get that here URL. I just copy the URL. I'm going to Sheety dashboard. Start like as a new project. So then after that, just paste that your URL, your URL address of that your Google Sheet. Then after that, create. Then you can see the users. Users is my this sheet name. If I have some more names, it means some more pages. There are 2-3 pages. You can see here all those pages like tabs. So it is not so difficult. It's really not confusable. It's very understandable. It's really clear. Everything is clear. Then now you can see users. I can Here is the endpoint for get request. So these are I'm doing enable. This is to delete endpoint. This is for put. It means update endpoint. This is for post uh, endpoint. So there are all four endpoints are here. So I'm just first of all, because our sheet is empty. Now I'm copying this. Copying this endpoint. I will paste it to my this is my empty page, PyCharm page, PyCharm project. Mm, end endpoint. I will save as a endpoint. Okay. Another thing is I just want to show you here. If you read this link, which you have, I have copy from that endpoint. This is really the site name, right? Project is not, it's a site name. This is name. Then after that, this is set because I have not active any authentication or anything, any security, because my data is very simple data. So I just this is a link they are giving. So this is my project name. This is my project name. This is the page name. User info and users. Users is my page name. So if you have another page of under this project, you can get that other link with this name, right? This page. So if you authenticate this page, it means uh, here here because I have not done any authentication. Basic authentication you can do use entering your username and password, and otherwise you can give this bear token also. It is also very simple. Then you can create a bear token yourself here. Then you can attach this bear token here to this section. So if you do that like that way, nobody can access without knowing your information, your authentication information. Okay, this is for security. Then now I am just using without authentication. Uh, so if you don't want this project, you can delete also from here. Okay, now I will show you how to retrieve, how to insert data using this API endpoint. First of all, we should import requests library. Import sorry, request with S at the end. There is S, not request. Install request, and I think I can install import JSON also. Maybe in the future we need JSON node. Request dot post. Here you can see we can give so many arguments. Basically, we have to give endpoint and the JSON data to insert to the sheet. So now I am creating a dictionary, Python dictionary here, because we need to enter data as a dictionary. Uh, User info. user info. My data, my data's name, it means my dictionary's first keyword should be the file name, but without s. Always it should be, if it is single, as an example, uh, if it is users, that here should be user. If it is uh, animals, it should be here animal. You can see, if you read this documentation, it has explained very clearly everything. So I'm here writing here, the main keyword is base keyword is user. User. So first name, and other thing is that keyword of the dictionary should be camel case, not uppercase or lowercase or title case. It should be camel case definitely. So my first name, because my sheet is first name, last name, email. Now I am putting here first name, email. Okay, my dictionary is ready. Now URL endpoint. And after that, I should enter the dictionary here. JSON user info. We will check if there is any error. No, first of all, I should assign this to a variable. Response response dot res because if there is any error, we can see that error. It will display. Otherwise, we can see the result response dot text. Now we can see the result, or result means the entering data again from here in the console. So I'm running this. Yes, it has successful. We can see the result. It entered. These are the data which has entered to the sheet. We can just check the sheet now. Yes, you can see that data has inserted. We can just try with again new data, something like something dummy. I think I just edit this one. So you can see, run it again. You can see in the this sheet has sheet with that data. The data has inserted correctly. Next step is get. How to get data which we have entered to the sheet. I will just copy this URL. It means endpoint. It is the same endpoint. It's this. It's the same. This one. There is no different. If you go to your browser, if you can just paste this, and just you can see your all the data of your Google Sheet, you can see in JSON format when you enter that endpoint to your browser. That's also important. And now we will try to retrieve that data. I will use this same code. If you are retrieving, we don't need to insert. So this should be get. Okay. Now we will try to get this data. Okay, you can see it has formatted nicely. It's JSON format. Yes. So dot JSON, you can see it's also the same, but without formatting the data. JSON, if you give as text, it format it's same like JSON data, but the JSON format, but it format like this way. Okay, now you see we could retrieve the data from Google Sheet. Now we will edit data. We will see how to do it. So if you see the documentation, you can see it's no, you don't need to go to documentation really. There is example also. There's a JavaScript example here, but it is only thing is we have to give the row, which rows we should enter, we should edit. So like this way here, rows are these, right? Row numbers are these. So we should give this row number. So here, number 2, here is number 3. So now I am giving, I just copy this same thing. Endpoint is the same. It is not changing for this sheet. So here at the end, I should add the row which I should edit. So I'm adding a string. So here endpoint, after that slash. We have only 2 rows. I will edit that third one, the last one. Last one, you can give like a string, or when this is like a string. Otherwise, you can give like a int. It's not a problem. Then after that, I have to just edit. So put now we will see. This is very big. Now we should edit this data. So I'll just change this data here, which we are entering. So email is not validating here, so we can just enter anything here to check. Okay, then we will run. You can see that data has edited. It has changed, right? So if you wanted to, because we have only 2 lines here, 2 rows, there is no anymore data. So you can always like this way. Another thing is, maybe you will think if you are a beginner, so should we write always like this way dictionary? No, we can automate. We can we can, other thing is, if you have a lot of data in, as an example, if you have big form of data, it's a big list of data, you can read those all the data using a for loop. So if you have a big dictionary with data, so you can read all those data with a loop. So you can insert to a sheet immediately within few seconds using a loop. Uh, like that way. Then we will check. We will see how to delete portion is here. It has explained in here. So only thing is we have to end the same way like we edit, we update. We have to give the row number at the end. So I will use the same. This is to delete. Then the thing is we don't need to insert anything to delete. Only thing is we should give the key, row number. I told you you can give as a string or as a integer also, like this way. So the same. So here it should change to delete. Okay, now we are going to delete the last row here. This row I'm going to delete now. So I'm running. You can see delete. So that's the way we can use using Sheety API, Google Sheet. It's very easy, and the thing is you can use multiple pages also. As an example, it's same like a database, same like MySQL or Oracle or anyway database, and you can keep like tables in many pages, so you can read, you can use all the data in this way uh, to for your to manipulate data. So I think it was everything was should be clear. This is for this is for we use to uh, insert data in, I will write in capital, insert. So this for edit, no, retrieve, retrieve, and this is for edit, sorry, update. So this is the last one is for delete. IEVE, retrieve. Like this way, insert, retrieve, update, and delete. It is very simple, very easy, and very fast. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question about this, you can write me in the comment section. And and the other thing is, if you learn something good from my video, please uh, thumb up and subscribe my channel. So in the future also I will do continuously videos to learn for beginners especially. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you again.